This video demonstrates how to assign our table data for quantity, subtotal, tax, and total to number variables. Now that we've assigned our data from the row into the appropriate string variables, we can now learn how to assign the data to number variables. Because the data in the raw file is automatically read as a string variable, you must convert non-string variables to the correct type. We will do this by extracting the text data from the table and assigning the data to a number variable. We're going to stay under the strings action menu, and we're going to find the toNumber option. We're only going to deal with the variables that need to just simply be converted from string to number type with no further manipulation. We'll, in the next video, deal with all of the variables that require some type of manipulation before we can put them into the appropriate variable. We're going to begin by extracting quantity from the data table and converting it to the n quantity number variable. So go ahead and double click on toNumber to move that onto our workflow. And just like we did with the string variable, we have to start by telling it where to get the data. So we're going to go here and we're going to again select our row variable. And then we need to know again what column is each data item that we're converting in. Since we're dealing with quantity, and quantity is in the fourth column, we're going to enter in index 3 in our index field. And then we're going to go ahead and click on Yes, Insert. We then want to assign the output to the variable. And here we're only going to see our number variables because we're again converting our string to numbers. And we can go ahead and click the n quantity number. And then we'll click Apply. Just like we did in the last video, we're going to go ahead and use the Control Copy and Control Paste commands to repeat that 3 more times for our 3 other variables that need to be converted from strings to numbers. So we're going to deal with subtotal next, and here subtotal is in our 8th column. So we're going to go ahead and delete the 3 here, and we're going to enter in the number 7 because it's in our 8th column, and that's index 7. And we're going to go ahead and then select subtotal from our number variable options. We're going to click Apply. We're then going to repeat the process for tax. Tax is in our 9th column, so we're going to delete the number 3 and we're going to put in 8 since the 9th column corresponds to the 8th index. And then we're going to go ahead and select the tax variable and click on Apply. The last one that we're going to do is the total column. The total column is in the 10th column, so that corresponds to the 9th index. And then we're going to just adjust this down to be the n total variable. Once we have all of our number variables done, then we can click Save.